Gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, once again, we are back with another live talk show on golf. And as you know, as usual, we are live rather in 5 channels in YouTube, in Facebook, in LinkedIn, in Twitter, and also to our page golfbangladesh.com. Today, I've got a distinguished guest with me. He is from India and he's the president, sorry, Director General of Indian Golf Union, Major General Bibhuti Bhushan. Sir, welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chaudhary. It's nice to be associated in this show of yours. Thank you very much.
Sir, thank you, sir. It's a pleasure. Sir, just I wonder, as I know PGTI and also IGU for a long time, myself being involved with Bangladesh golf for last 15 years. I had been seeing you. I have talked to you also. So first of all, as I asked to other guests, just to introduce you, sir, how did you start golf? And uh, I mean, what was the journey and how did you start golf, playing golf and as an official, both?
Okay. You see, by education, I am a mechanical engineer from Birla Institute of Technology and Science, that's BITS. But by profession, I have been soldier. I have been in army for 35 years. I am also a postgraduate in management and also postgraduate in public administration. So for last 35 years before I retired in 2015 as a Major General. Golf has been my passion from the beginning, the day I joined Army. In fact, I started learning golf as in my YO's days. You do this young officers course in Army when you join Army, and that's
Sir,
where I got introduced to golf. You see, golf attracts youngsters. There is a style in golf. There is some flamboyance attached with golf, and it attracts youngsters. So I also got attracted, and it became later as a passion for me in the golf. So during whole my career in army, apart from my professional job, I was associated with golf not only in playing but also management, administration, and also in the construction of golf courses. So that has been my journey in golf from although I learned golf after joining army as a YO, as a lieutenant in army.
sir. So it's how many years, sir? You served in army 35, but golf, how many years you're playing golf?
Golf, I started in I think it was early 1990,
Sir,
1991. Yeah,
long, more than 30 years almost, sir.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's wonderful, wonderful, sir. Sir, we had been knowing, myself, I know that what IG, especially you had been there for the last few years as Director General
Yes,
and
yes,
present President, Lieutenant General, as you said,
yes.
for Vice,
He was the Vice Chief of Army Staff of Indian Army, Lieutenant
sir,
General D. Kundu. He's the
sir, he,
president.
sir. So you two have been doing a wonderful job. So far I know, last few years, Indian golf has been getting a new gear, new shape, new development programs. So can you share us a few development programs or what as IGU, central body, highest body of Indian golf? You are the highest body of Indian golf. What you have been doing, sir, last few years?
You see, Indian Golf Union was established in 1955. You see, it's long. It's long
Sir, long
years.
time.
40, yeah. And the aim of Indian Golf Union is to promote and develop golf. Uh, and in that regard, we hold around 70 odd tournaments in our country, right from feeder tours to sub junior to junior to amateur, mid amateur. All these tournaments held in a year. 70 odd tournaments happens in one calendar year. Apart from that, we have around 25 international tournaments where our players go and they represent our country. So this is one thing where we do the development by catching the talent from very young level and giving the opportunity, giving the platform, which is IGU, from right from sub junior and feeder tours up to the amateur level. And you see almost every player of India, whether it's playing all professional tournament, more than 90-95% players, they have gone through this IGU platform. So
sir.
to that, and apart from that, we have around 7 to 8 coaching camps in a year for players, and these coaching camps are run by our national coach and all the regional coaches of different regions, and also it is supported by our Ministry of Sports. That is state government of India. They support these coaching camps and also the international tours and tournaments. So these are the two basics. How do we develop golf players in our country? Also, apart from this, we have a program which is called National Initiation of Golf in School. As you I told you that we the golf is associated with little apart from a competitive golf, which is also associated with style and flamboyance. So it attracts young children also, which I have seen. So we have started this initiative as National Initiative of Golf in Schools, where we are uh, going to various schools and telling them to include golf in their sports curriculum, and which many schools have adopted. So they have to have a small, you see, a practice place and also in their curriculum, so that they promote the golf at that level. So that is what is our, as Indian Golf Union, we have started initiated this. I can't hear you, Major Chaudhary. Hello.
Sir, I
Yes.
can hear you.
Yes.
I can hear you, sir. Just I was wondering, it was an excellent hearing, listening in your words that how you are moving all around about golf,
Yeah.
sir. Next point is, sir, you had been also throwing excellent potential players to PGTI, because myself I was involved uh, doing some rules official job in PGTI tournaments, number of tournaments. I found
Okay.
last 5 to 10, especially like 5 years, as I was seeing, one after another potential player coming, going to Asian Tour, then going to European Tour, then going to USPGA and
Correct.
winning. I mean, they are all have come from IGU ranks and with excellent background and skill level. So you said you had been arranging number of tournaments, you had been arranging number of coaching. Beside that, I think I wish also you have been sending them different international tournament also. So how it was possible to keep the backup? I mean, all along the way for a long time, IG is just producing one after another very good professional players and throwing it them to PGTI.
Thank you very much. And as I said earlier, we want to spot the talent at very young age. So we have been doing for past many years this, and this is a very old institution, IGU. And you see all these players, whether you take Anirban Lari, Shubhankar Sharma, who was European tour for such a long time as a rank, then Anirban Lari, Sharmila Nicolette, or Aditi Ashok, or Diksha Dagar, or for that matter, Shiv Kapoor. All these players, they've all gone through this IGU. You see, India is a developing nation. We do not have enough exposure to golf in all the places. So IGU gives a platform. You see, if you go to USA has around 15,000 golf courses, where India has just 230 to 240 golf courses. There's more than 100 billion industry USA has. We do not have. So whatever talent we have, and this game is a little expensive to be introduced at a very school level on those schools which are in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So that is our next level, and we are still doing it to take golf to smaller towns, expose them to the children in golf. And obviously our program has been, whatever way you have seen these people who are coming up, is because of various levels of talent hunting, coaching, and giving them exposure to national and sending them to international tournaments where they get exposed to all international players. So that's how it has been. But still, we are not very happy with whatever we are our performance in golf. But now, since India is golf is an Olympic game, we have to really strive hard to get into this. Yes. Please,
Only
unmute your mic.
some of the sir, some of the comments I have started seeing, some of the audience have started writing some comments, and good comments like, how did you change the Indian golf? This audience, first of all, are regular to this show. So so far by seeing their name, I understand. How do you change Indian to golf to a golfing nation? And then Mr. Atul Goni is writing how PGTA and IGU work. Then maybe we have been talking professional golf PGTA, they know PGTA and also IGU. And then again, same person is asking which countries are above and under you in Asia in golf, and what are the rules of PGTA, sorry, IGU in professional golf. Sir, I start with this one first. What is your really position? As I understand, in Asia, beside Japan and Korea, they are separate. And without those two countries, where do you see your place in Asia in golf?
You see, if you see the Olympic world ranking,
Sir,
you see we have those within top 60 or so, which is the nations are going to participate. So India is part of that, and our four players. You see, Rashid Khan and Udayan Mane as of now, and Diksha Dagar and Aditya Ashok. They are the four players which are likely to get into Olympics games. If it would have happened in 2020, they were going to participate.
right,
So we are not doing very badly as far as, because there are limited players who are going to participate in Olympic games. So
right.
we are not doing badly in golf in our country.
So I wish, sir, after Korea and Japan, there is another country only ahead you, maybe China and Thailand. So without these
Yeah,
four countries, I think Thailand may be ahead of you.
I
Otherwise,
cannot
you are.
comment on the ranking in Asia because I'm not aware of it. I will check on that. But we are doing, you see, we are also uh, getting into golf tourism also, which exposes your country
Right,
internationally in golf. So that we had a meeting with Ministry of Tourism a couple of times, or many times in fact, and you see, we have a lot of potential of international golf tourism. We
right,
have golf courses in Jammu and Kashmir, Royal Spring, which is you see a lovely view of Dal Lake. You can see Royal Spring Golf Course. We have a
right,
golf course in Gulmarg, which is I think
right.
highest golf course in the world, and we have
Ladakh,
heritage.
beside Ladakh. Yeah.
Huh?
Is it beside Ladakh? Ladakh, which you are telling, sir, course name.
Gulmarg.
Gulmarg is beside the Ladakh that what you
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Kashmir,
Yes,
JNK, yes.
Kashmir, in Kashmir.
Highest golf course in world. One of the
Right,
highest.
sir.
I'm not very sure, but I think it is highest golf
It is.
course.
It is. Yeah. Somebody else also told the same.
Yeah,
Bikramjit Singh, the
yeah,
famous journalist,
yeah.
Bikramjit Singh, he told me that. Yeah, in online. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, you see, we have as of now we have a lovely golf course, professional international golf course in Mizoram.
Right, sir.
In Yeah, and then obviously all these tourist destinations, whether you take Agra, where people tourists go for Taj Mahal, you go to Jaipur, Jodhpur, South, you go to Kerala, backwaters, Goa, all these places, Bangalore, Chennai, all these golf courses have international golf courses. So you see, we are getting aware of this golf course in our country. As far as
So by the way, sir, it reminds me how many golf course, as so far this is my 93 show, and maximum of my guests were from India, professional golfers, officials, all. So I have got an idea, like, and I have also seen the statistics in online, Google, that you have 293 golf courses. But as per the statistics of IGU, what do you say? How many golf courses you have?
uh,
Government owned and private?
no, as per because members with IGU are 225.
Okay,
225 golf courses are our members,
okay,
and
sir.
maybe I think as far as I know, 293. I'm not
Maybe a bit
sure.
more.
We have
Okay, sir.
around 250 plus golf courses. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sir. So government owned or military owned, how many, sir, out of that?
100 must be the army owned.
Okay, and rest 150 privates.
Uh, So it's not
Okay,
only golf courses. You see, Army has training centers, and part of that training, environmental training area, we have also the golf course. So we
sir,
have
sir.
many more things that encompassing golf or as well as the training areas. Yes.
Okay, sir. Sir, sir. Next, one another point I want to bring
No, you
your.
asked me about our relationship with PGTI and
Oh yes,
subcontinent.
that audience was wanting to know. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
PGTI is a professional body. You see,
Okay,
PGTI, and we are basically into promotion and development of golf from the childhood, right from a very young golfer till we till they become professionals. See,
okay.
we manage them till they are amateurs, and
Yeah,
when they become professionals, they are
there.
free to play any tournaments, and PGTI becomes and they come under the umbrella of PGTI. So that is, if an audience should want to know what is PGTI, what is IGU, so I just
Two
wanted to.
separate body. One is professional, one is for amateur.
IGU is a National Sports Federation of golf
Okay.
in the country. Federation is IGU.
Yeah, federation.
We run amateur tournaments as well as professional tournaments like Hero Indian Open, which is a flagship tournament of India. It's the biggest
One tournament you run, the national professional. Yeah,
13.5 million US dollars as a prize money, and it
that
is
you run.
around,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a big tournament. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19, we could not hold this year this Hero Indian Open. It's a European tour event combined with Asian tour.
Sir, right.
PGTI basically holding those Asian tour events. So
Okay. Asian and also domestic tours. Sir.
they are
Your
domestic tours. They are
and
domestic.
also
We are
and
not
also the
holding any. IGU is not holding any domestic professional.
professional. So professional tours. So you are completely separate body, basically looking after the development and amateurs, and they're the
Development
professional.
promotion of golf in many ways, also promoting the players, giving them platform, giving them exposure, so they become assets later. And since it is now Olympic sports, so now
So
we have to have that because we only can sponsor names as a national sport, although they are professionals. So we will
okay,
only sponsoring the names of our professionals, although they come
nice.
under OWGR, Olympic World Golf
Uh,
Ranking. So
Right, sir.
that is
Right,
it.
right, right, sir. Right. Okay,
Yeah.
this wonderful to know, sir. The difference between same thing in fact, in other countries of the world also, but the third world countries, developing countries like us and Sri Lanka and Nepal, the difference of professional body and the federation is very thin, very lean. So I
Yeah.
understand, sir.
Yeah.
I think my audience also understood this, sir.
Yeah.
If you allow, I can go to the next point. Is
Yeah.
you also you arrange, as you say, development plan, you are professional, I mean you are the body to promote golf in India, as if as in other country also. So you also arrange training for professional golfer, amateur golfers, and also coaches. What's about other official like management official or rules official?
Correct.
What is the integration of those things?
You see, we have a program for rules officials. We have program for referees. They are we are having that rule officials of level one and level two, and the level one officials. There's the induction program we have, and then we have level two. This induction program is for 3 to 4 times in a year, and their exam takes place for level one, and then level two we have. Basically once in a year, that is in January. And after we do that, then we send them, two of them, for international, that is Scotland.
So
uh,
whatever
for
it takes
training.
place,
So
yeah.
we
So
have around more than 100 rule officials in our country for various uh, tournaments.
it is more than 100, sir, all level 3.
No, 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 it's mixed.
Okay,
It's
mixed.
level
Okay.
one, level two, and level three.
Okay, enlisted under IGU. So,
Leicester and Leicester. We
so,
are going to, we actually, yes.
so what's about the other official like your court superintendents
We
or
are
greenkeeper?
also have programs for coaches that is under the umbrella of National Golf Academy of India. That's called NGAI, which is under IGU only, but they do this coaching of various level of coaching, so like Group D, Group B, C, Group B, and something like that. So all these things managed by them, NGAI, and
Okay, sir.
they are professionals and they're teachers of the professionals also. And we have these programs right from Group D and then Group D to C, those refresher programs, C to B, and it is continuous the whole year. Although it has impacted, the COVID has impacted this, but we run these programs very seriously from induction, from the Group D, then Group D to C, C to B, the refresher program. We have the whole year, and we have it at various places in our country. So that's
So
very, very seriously these rules officials, and then there's
coaching.
coaching. We take these things very, very seriously. In fact, as of now, although we are not having physically rule school, but as of now, there is a rule school going on uh, online. So
Okay.
whatever we are trying, so that it's not, the golf should not be impacted very badly. So
So,
that's going on at the moment.
so,
Yes,
so excellent. So this is, I mean, you are one of the very rare country in South Asia where you have an integration of all people. Like you require to develop a golfer, a professional or amateur, whoever it is. You require coaches, you require trainer, you require
correct,
rules official, you require,
correct,
I mean, course management officials like course superintendent, greenkeeper, all. So you have all solution, integrated solution. I mean, development program for all around development program. That is very much integrated development program for all to ensure the development of golfers. So thank you very much for that information, sir.
we 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 are
Quite,
very vast country, you see, and there is a lot of potential of golf in
sir,
our country. We
sir,
and if we go systematically, which we are planning to, I
sir.
think we will be able to produce some very, very good golfers in our country.
Sir, now this brings me another point because without media, golf cannot be again complete. I saw in India, you have a good coverage of media, and anywhere you search in Google or media, your IGU is present there, your PGTA is present there. So in media, your presence are there. So how do you integrate media with your development activities and golfing?
You see, in that area, Ms. Chaudhary, we have not done very, very well exposing the golf in media, and you are doing a
Sir,
fantastic job, which
sir,
I was, it's an
sir,
excellent job to promote golf in the country. You see,
sir,
there are not many viewers of golf in
sir,
this
right.
country, so media
True.
doesn't get attracted to golf too much to expose them in TV because they want their audience and they want everybody. So golf is still not very, very popular sport
Sir,
in our country. So media is not very, very interacting with golf and golf people and things like that. But programs like this, what you're doing, certainly will take the media. Media has to be involved for promotion of any game. So that way you're doing great job, and I must
sir,
compliment you.
sir,
And
sir,
we will
I,
also try to do such things in
sir,
our
sir, right.
country so that in
Sir,
case, yeah.
sir, I got the lesson and idea from your country basically. Though online there is none, but then Mr. Robin Vos, I saw a journalist. I saw journalist Mr. Swami. I saw journalists like Bikramjit Singh. Told you he's maybe he play. He's from Chandigarh. So there are 4 to 5 journalists. Those who had been with the golf for a long time, especially Mr. Robin Vos. I think he's the purely golf journalist. And also, I talked to some ESPN journalists. They talked about Indian golf and also Indian media working together. Whatever it is there, still 10 golf and some golf channels also are working with PGTI and with you
Yes.
and also some
So
media. But in
Mr. Robin Bose, Mr. Vikram, and Mr. Swami, they are all very known personality of media, and they actually is golf. Like Robin Bose is for Hindustan Times, and he writes
right,
about golf.
right,
Same
sir,
with Swami, who covers
right,
about golf in any, whether it's Asian Tour or any
right,
such
sir.
tours he covers, and they are very good, very excellent. But as I told you, you
As
have
a
to have
whole,
viewership. The
sir, sir,
viewership of golf is limited. So
sir,
nowadays, everybody will go for a
sir,
rating TV or anywhere. So how much is the rating? So that's
correct.
how we are this, being little impacted. But I think it's growing. It's
It's
growing
going.
very steadily, and it will hopefully it will have a nice impact. Yes.
Sir, in future, sir. Sir, uh, you talked about already taking golf because I learned also this from India. Basically, my golf learning in that way, I started though playing golf as I said, sir, a junior officer like you from military background. I served in army for 16 years, and last 15 years I'm with golf. And I learned golf from India, like from Sampachari, from Uttam, from PGTA people, and also from
Okay.
people like you. Like Wing Commander Varun Singh was a great mentor for last few months, and Wing Commander Varun Singh was here in IGU. I was
Uh,
hearing from him about taking the golf, like you and he. I find you are talking in same line, that taking the golf to the grassroots level, taking the
Correct.
golf grassroots level. That is
Yeah.
what in subcontinent was missing. And suddenly you change the gear. You are taking the golf to all all states of India. You are working with them, associations, professional body in close connection, so that golf is the ultimate say of the day. So, sir, can you tell us something about how you're taking this golf to grassroots level? Little detail,
You see, we have all the states have state golf associations. You
sir.
see, and all the golf clubs
Sir,
of that particular state comes on technically under state golf associations,
sir,
and they are our members. So we have a presence in every state, and that has happened just although it was there, we had limited state like 16, 17 states only having state golf associations. But now our national sports development code suggests that we should have presence in every state. So now we have almost every state, up to 30 states, we have state golf associations. And responsibility of developing golf in that particular state through IGU is of that state golf association. They connect with schools. They're supposed to be connecting with the schools, with all state of people, whether irrespective of it's a tier one city or tier two city or tier three city. Our endeavor is that, you see, and endeavor is also to have some those training centers, coaching centers. Government is supporting us. They say you go ahead with the training, we will support you. But what has impacted this COVID has impacted. Otherwise, we had a big program to start a coaching center, a training center in all the zones of state, which at present officially we do not have. They have private training centers where privately are being done, but we wanted to at a bigger level, supported by IGU, supported by the government of India. So that's
sir,
what the plan is, and state golf associations are working on that
sir,
for having this kind of grassroots level connect, going to the schools, going to the tier three to two cities, tier three cities, going to various schools, and giving them, telling them what is golf. It's not only a rich man's game. Now things are available. We are going to support you. So hopefully, let's see. I'm guessing next 2 3 years we'll have a sizable development in the field of golf. Yes.
sir. So you are working under Sports Ministry of India now, and also
Yeah,
on.
you cannot say you are working under. You see, every national sports federation, every sports has a national sports federation.
Okay,
And
sir.
obviously, we are, let it be, you see, the most famous is BCCI for the cricket. So it is
Yeah, sir.
like that.
Sir.
Must be the same thing in Bangladesh. So
Right, sir.
every sport has a federation, national sports federation. And they work very closely with Indian Olympic Association and also with the
Post.
Ministry of Sports. So
Right, sir.
we are working together.
Right, sir.
Ministry of Sports supports us financially in the training centers, coaching, sending our players abroad, representing our country. So all this is supported by Ministry of Sports.
So
Yes.
that's what in missing in some of the country like us. Our golf federation and golf class all run by sponsors and themselves, club members donation or club members entry fee. But the sports ministry is missing in high time. Like they accept sending some team to Olympics
Ah,
or training for Olympic team or sometimes Asian Games. Other no activity they take part in golf. So that is where we golf federation we miss. So yeah, it's a
it's
interest.
missing in all, it's missing in all developing countries.
Right,
To tell
sir.
you the truth. We
Sir, sir,
have
sir.
to approach them. We have to tell them our problems. We have to and they are all there to support you. I'm telling you,
Sir,
you have
yeah, yeah,
to extend your thing, and you have to talk to them. And how will they know? The golf is
exactly.
not very popular in developing world.
Right,
So
right. Sorry, correct. Sir, they know exactly how to help, but yeah, we have to approach them. That is the point, sir. Sir, and lastly, sir, before sir, I have been, as I said, I involved in golf personally, and I was watching that you are not sending any amateur team in Bangladesh to Bangladesh for last few years, but before 5 years, your Indian team, B team, maybe C team or A team. Sometimes I saw DG sir also came, Wing Commander Arun, and also maybe Director Mr. Malhotra. So last few years we had been missing. So any other special reason? Next time, can we expect some team from you,
there is no such reasons, and I don't think we have any intention of not sending any team to Bangladesh. No way. Why?
sir?
In fact, last year,
I
last to last
contacted
year,
sir.
when you contacted me,
Sir.
it was only because
Yes, very last
there
time.
was some international tournament was happening, and international team was going, and there was some visa issue.
Very last time. Reaction time was
Very
less,
less
sir.
time. There's no intention. I don't
Sir,
think there is anything. We'll be very happy to be associated, and
sir,
we will certainly be sending a
sir.
team to Bangladesh.
Sir,
There is
hopefully, sir, this time
no
I,
doubt about that.
while ahead, I am inviting you personally, sir. This time you will come and a
Yeah,
team should
we
come,
will
sir. Indian team.
certainly, yes, yes. Hopefully, the situation improves and we start our tournament. So,
Yes, sir.
uh,
Next year, first, maybe January, February, sir, within January, February. I'll take initiative so that, sir, some team we expect from India, sir. Sir, I can now see some of the comments left out. I could not read last time. So,
okay.
somebody else, do you have, what is your rule for golf? You answered that. Role for golf. Your role, you answered that. What are the rules of you play for professional golf? You also answered that questions. PGTI definitely is looking after, and you are looking after the promotion and development of all golf in India. Which countries are above? Okay, this is answered, sir. Sir, thank you very much. You have anything else to say, sir, about golf or anything? Do you have idea
No,
about Bangladesh?
no. What I just want to say that we have to take. We are now wedded with golf. You see, the golf is our passion. That's how we have chosen. After army, I have chosen this to be my passion. Not only passion, to be involved as long I can. So our aim should be to take it to a very low level. Tell the
Sir,
children, tell the boys, tell the girls that this is not a very expensive game. And even if you show a little bit of interest, there is federation who is going to support you. So
sir,
this confidence you have to give to the children that federation is with you to support golf at that level, and we'll give you platform, we'll give you exposure, and we will really take things. If you want to go ahead, take this as a your passion, take this as a career. Will certainly this message, this information has to go from your national federation to grassroots level.
sir,
This
right, sir.
and that's how they will come up. Otherwise, you see, it's not advertised. The golf game is not advertised fully at very small towns or villages and all. Nobody knows what is golf. Nobody opens this TV channel where the golf is being played. They only go crazy either on cricket or football. So you have to take this, or maybe hockey.
Sir,
So this has the connect. Whatever you do, connect with every strata of society is very important to promote your game. And as a national, it's our duty. It's our responsibility. So that's
sir.
what I wanted to do.
Sir, thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful words, sir. It was excellent. It was a pleasure, sir, great pleasure and honor for me to have you as a guest in our show, sir, today. Sir, if
Thank
do you have,
you. I also enjoyed. I hope uh, we stay associated for longer time, most
yes,
probably.
sir, of
Thank you
course,
very
sir.
much. Thank you very much for having me in your show.
Sir,
Thank you very
sir,
much.
thank you, sir. With this words, sir, I like to end the show, sir. Thank you, sir. Good
Thank
afternoon.
you.